Small dogs, in most cases, are very delicate and fragile creatures that need constant attention and care. But many of them have not always been like this. They were not bred as a sofa cushion, but had their specific purpose. But over time, everything has changed. The need to use many dogs for their intended purpose has disappeared. Due to their small size and external attractiveness, these breeds have become the decoration of human life. Most of them have become real companions to their owners. Today we will talk about the breeds of the smallest dogs. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. The place of origin of this small, cheerful, and worthy breed is Japan or China. Already in the 13th century, this breed became quite popular in the elite circles of society, especially in France and Britain. The beautiful dogs were liked by the court ladies for their grace and elegance. But this beautiful breed was popular not only because of its appearance. For their speed and agility, aristocrats took them on a hunt, where they showed a high level of their skills. This dog grows up to 13 inches. It weighs from 11 to 17 pounds. By nature, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is graceful, elegant, sincere, kind, very cheerful, and active. They cannot be annoyed, angry, or noisy. They are very agile, so they like different funny games, long exciting walks, get along well with representatives of other breeds, and almost never fight. It is friendly and cheerful, very fond of children. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel will never touch the baby and will always defend the child. Caring for a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is quite simple and easy. The breed has a long, beautiful coat that does not need to be cut or trimmed. But if you want the result to be noticeable and bright, first of all, you need to maintain regularity. Toy Poodle is a fluffy, friendly to people, and playful toy dog breed. They become true friends and family members. Despite their small size, they can bark boldly at uninvited guests. The growth of a toy poodle is 15 inches, weight is 17 pounds. These dogs are completely devoid of aggressiveness. However, they are very sensitive to the demonstration of aggression towards them. They are very easy to offend and hurt. In relation to strangers, toy poodles behave cautiously and prefer not to trust them. Such distrust is a direct evidence of their introversion. These dogs are extremely easy to train. It's no coincidence that toy poodles very often perform complex circus tricks. This is one of the few dog breeds that, even without special training and education, can grow up with manners, and all of this thanks to the inborn inquisitiveness and intelligence of a toy poodle. Pug is one of the oldest breeds in the world. They are very nice and friendly, have a strong affection for family members, playfully greet guests at the doorstep of the apartment. But at the same time, because of their good disposition, they are too friendly to strangers. Therefore, they should be trained not to respond to the commands of strangers and not to take food from their hands. This breed seems to be created for lazy people. After all, they spend most of their lives in a dream, snoring rhythmically. But despite the relatively low level of activity, the pug will never refuse to play with his master. Such a dog cannot be left alone for long. Without the master, the pug will suffer all the time, demonstrating this all with his appearance. According to the pug, everything should be in the right place. If it is outraged by something, it immediately takes a fighting stance and barks loudly. As soon as everything returns to normal, the pug yawns, sneezes, and returns to its place. The pug weighs up to 17 pounds, its height is up to 12.5 inches. Pugs live, on average, 15 years. The French Bulldog has a height of 11 to 15 inches with an average weight of 20 to 33 pounds. Despite their small parameters, these dogs are quite strong. A strong body and a short muzzle are their distinguishing features. On average, French Bulldogs live 9 to 12 years. In addition to the appearance, the owners of French Bulldogs are attracted by their disposition. These small dogs are very restrained, not prone to tantrums, and practically do not bark. These dogs are characterized as brave, quick-witted, at the same time friendly and sympathetic. Sometimes it may seem that the French Bulldog is a very lazy dog, but if you offer them some kind of joint activity, it immediately becomes clear that the dog easily adapts to the rhythm of the owners. These creatures really like ball games. French Bulldogs do not like loneliness. Therefore, they will joyfully meet the owners and endure separation hard. It is best if the dog travels with its owners. Thanks to their developed intellect, dogs of this breed quickly master commands so you can train them by yourself. Of course, it is better to start from puppyhood because otherwise the rampant activity, which sometimes overtakes the bulldog, can lead to complete destruction of the apartment. They well understand that it is forbidden to throw things or food around the apartment if they have been clearly told about this at least once. During walks, the French Bulldog is not in the habit of running away. West Highland White Terrier. The height of this dog is 12 inches, weight is 22 pounds. This breed is not a lapdog. They do not like to be at home for a long time. The place of origin of the West Highland White Terriers is considered to be Scotland, where they cleaned pests from farms, mines, and estates. They are affectionate, loving. It is very important to pay enough attention to them. Papillion. These are miniature dogs with unusual ears that look like butterfly wings. Papillions will have a very beautiful and long coat, which, by the way, is not subject to constant molting due to the lack of undercoat. This is a nimble and frisky animal that will willingly frolic on the street. They are very attached to the owner and, if he is not at home for a long time, they can even refuse to eat. Universal breed with excellent temperament. Papillion weighs up to 11 pounds, height 11 inches. Miniature Schnauzer. It is a wonderful dog breed with gorgeous eyebrows and beard. The dogs grow up to 14 inches and weigh 18 pounds. They were originally used to hunt rats and as guard dogs on farms. They were bred in the mid to late 19th century in Germany. The miniature Schnauzer is a playful, curious, attentive, ardent, and companionable dog. It likes to be the center of attention. It is smart and can be stubborn, but usually obedient. It gets along well with children as well as with other animals and dogs. They can bark a lot. Miniature Schnauzers are gracefully aging. They show no signs of aging until they are old. On average, they live 14 years. Despite the small size and fragile physique, the Maltese loves to play with the owner. Maltese jumps well and loves outdoor games. This breed is one of the most funny and good-natured. The dog is very emotional and by all means demonstrates to the owner its love and affection. The Maltese is dependent on its owner and attached to all members of his family. It adores children. It is easy to train and remembers the commands the first time. Maltese perform in circus arenas as they easily perform the most difficult tricks. The resourceful dog will not be bored alone and will easily turn the room into a sports ground. It will jump on the furniture, have fun with the owner's slippers. It gets along well with other pets. It likes to play with cats and other small dogs. But it won't run to catch someone else's cat on the street. Maltese cannot be less than 8 inches and does not grow more than 14 inches. Their weight ranges from 4 to 11 pounds. The miniature Bull Terrier is a genetically bred breed that became popular more than half a century ago. The animals are obedient, active, cute. They will be good companions and protectors of the family. The height of the animal is up to 14 inches, weight up to 33 pounds. These animals rarely show aggression towards people. They're very cute and cheerful. Despite the fact that the character of this pet is quite flexible and friendly, it is better not to leave it alone with children. The mini Bull Terrier is stubborn. Its wayward disposition will present difficulty to the trainer because it'll be very difficult to make the dog to do something that it does not like. But overall, the animals respond well to training. Getting proper upbringing and a good attitude, the pet will become a wonderful companion and protector for the owner and his family. At first glance, the miniature Pinscher, or as it is also called, the Zwergpinscher, may seem like a miniature Doberman. And if the difference in size is obvious, then this little dog has exactly the same courage. But like any other breed, it has its own characteristics, so the miniature Pinscher is more suitable for an experienced dog breeder who knows how to curb the nature of this animal. The miniature Pinscher charms at first sight. You cannot resist it. A distinctive feature of this breed is the unusual gait. The dog raises its front legs and at the same time bends them in the wrist. Despite the fact that it is customary to classify the miniature Pinscher breed as toy, the dog is confident that it is a large animal. The miniature Pinscher is a smart and energetic dog. They are very lively, therefore they cannot be left without walks and physical activities. Despite the good nature, the miniature pinscher does not get along with other dogs very willingly. It makes an exception only for those which it knew as a puppy. Even with the fact that the miniature pinscher is a creature of small sizes, it is a full-fledged dog that seeks to dominate. So you cannot indulge her, pamper a lot, and not pay attention to its bad behavior. This dog will obey only the owner who will be faithful to himself, who will not let go of its willingness and bad behavior. A miniature pinscher should live with the owners in a house or apartment and be perceived by everyone as a full member of the family. In this case, it will show only his best qualities and will bring a lot of positive emotions. Cairn Terriers are small dogs up to 12 inches tall with coarse hair and short limbs. They are active, smart, hardworking, and strong enough. Compared to other types of terriers, these representatives of the breed have a wide and short head as well as a fox muzzle. They are ideal for people who want an active, smart, funny, and very loyal dog. These dogs are so sociable that they often do not realize their small size. They need good socialization due to their watchdog instinct. A poorly socialized Cairn Terrier can be aggressive towards strangers, other dogs, and pets. Cairn Terrier can attack very large dogs, fulfilling its duty as a protector.